Hey y'all, this is Dr. Stacy Jagger. You might know me as the founder of Music City Family Therapy. I'm here with my husband. Yeah. I am the author of the 30-Day Blackout. You may have seen me on our local Nashville ABC or NBC affiliates as a mental health contributor. If you don't know me yet, I am a native Nashvilleian who has dedicated my life to advocating for children and families and helping them and their families heal from disconnection. I aim to do this with expertise, creativity, and not a small amount of scrappiness and sass, which has earned me the nickname Dr. Sassy. And I want to talk to you about a project that's very important to me. Advocate for the Creative Child is an organization I founded as the ministry department of our local nonprofit Artists for Community Transformation. After the devastating violence that unfolded at the Covenant School in March of 2023, I, like so many of us, was horrified for the families who lost children and the children who bear the scars of the trauma they witnessed. Everyone deals with grief and loss in their own unique way, but for me, I am a doer. So while I worked to support the families directly impacted, I knew that there were many others just like them across our community who navigate the impact of traumatic events every single day, and they can't afford the life-giving care that helps. I launched Advocate for the Creative Child to offer scholarships and underwrite trauma-informed services and counseling for children that would otherwise not be able to afford it, because I believe that our innate wonder and creativity is healing, and that healing happens best in community and nature. Advocate for the Creative Child has been given a unique opportunity to renovate our second Playhouse in Creve Hall, Tennessee, and this is where you all come in. It is my dream to create these screen-free playhouses for connection throughout our community. At this site, we'll offer after-school programs, artistic community groups, and other connection-based services to benefit children and families who could never afford it on their own. But the first step is transforming this home, so let's take a look around. So this room here is where children can come and do mixed media. They can do a creative writing course in here with teachers that can volunteer and or be paid for their time through the nonprofit. This is the counseling office. We have play therapy materials here in this room. This is going to be the art kitchen. And then we're going to come back in here and go down to the end of this hallway. This would be one of the music rooms. And then in here, we have another potential room for kids to create content. Rather than having so much time consuming content, they would have an opportunity to create here digitally. So down here, so let me tell you a little bit about my story. When I was a little kiddo, there was a dance studio in my neighborhood that was really a safe place for me. And I spent years, literally years, dancing there, and found out later that someone had to have underwritten the fees for my dance classes because my parents could not afford it. I was evicted with my family probably 15 times. My mom and I tried to count how many times that we had been evicted, but we think it was around 15 times by the time I finally left home at 16. But when I look back at my childhood, if I can be honest, my saving grace was the dance studio. So this would be Studio B. Mirrors would go on this wall, and then all we need is a dance bar to go here. And this would be Studio A. It's quite a large basement for an after-school program for kids that, are growing up in great challenge and What we know about children today is that they are on screens 7 to 9 hours a day, and that does not include their school time. So we really need to inspire these children to step away from their screens and get back into creativity and nature and connection. And this would be an awesome opportunity for them to do so. There are 4 things we need to execute this vision and open our Playhouse this year. Funds. Our immediate goal is $25,000 to handle the renovation and furnishing of this play space. I have over 2,000 followers on Facebook, which means if all of you gave only around $10 each, we would reach our goal. Volunteers. So we really need some volunteers to help us with the labor and know how to do this right. And then we need donations. If you have gently used furniture or screen-free toys that you would like to dedicate to this space, the children and families who use it will be most appreciative. Lastly, we need teachers. We need passionate teachers in the creative arts. That's things like dance, art, music, and writing. We need instructors who love children and excel at creating safe spaces that let children know that everything's going to be all right. This project is so personal to me because I grew up just like the children we'll serve here. As a child, my family was constantly navigating chronic housing insecurity, witnessing familial violence and addiction, and I myself endured childhood sexual abuse. I survived some of the worst things children can survive, and I did it in large part by having safe, creative spaces to go to when things got hard. My prayer is that Advocate for the Creative Child will be that safe space for our children and our community, and I'm so grateful for all of you who can help us make that vision a reality. If you'd like to learn more about our mission or give of your time and resources, please visit artistforcommunity.givingfuel.com/Advocate for the Creative Child, or just Google Advocate for the Creative Child and give online. You can also just DM me here, and a member of our team will send you the link or get your information to learn more about the ways you might volunteer or donate to our mission. Children cannot advocate for themselves. They need strong, vocal champions like us to help them heal. So please consider helping us do exactly that. Thank you.